welcome to day 4, and on day 4 of our reflection on a time to be you is by loving unconditionally. And John 13:34 it says, "A new command I give you, to love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another." Jesus' command to love one another as he loves us sets a really high standard for how we should treat others. And his love is unconditional, sacrificial and steadfast. As followers of Christ, we are called to reflect this kind of love in our interactions with everyone, including those who are difficult to love. You see, loving unconditionally means putting aside our judgments, extending grace and being willing to forgive just as Jesus does for us. And as we look at these points, let's look at the acts of kindness. As we perform simple acts of kindness for a difficult person in our lives, these acts can be softened hearts and build bridges. And it offers to help a difficult co-worker or a project, or bring them a coffee. These small gestures can demonstrate love and break down barriers. Second thing is we can practice patience. You see, as we show patience when dealing with someone who frustrates you, remember that patience is the fruit of the Spirit and a mark of Christ-like love. So when a family member is being particularly difficult, take a deep breath and respond calmly and kindly instead of reacting in frustration. The third point is to extend forgiveness. You know, when we forgive those who have wronged us, even if we don't ask for forgiveness, holding on to grudges hinders your ability to love as Jesus loves. So, if a friend hurts you, make a conscious decision to forgive them and pray for them and to seek to restore the relationship if possible. So the fourth part is to listen actively. And sometimes loving someone means simply listening to them without judgment or interruption. This shows that you value and respect them. So as we spend time listening to a friend or a family member who needs to talk, offer your support and understanding without immediately offering solutions or advice. And the fifth thing is to pray for others. Pray for those who are difficult to love. Ask God to help you see them through his eyes and to give you the strength to love them unconditionally. So make a habit of praying for the person you find hard to love and ask God to bless them and to help you show his love to them in practical ways. So loving unconditionally, as Jesus commands, requires intentionality and reliance on God's grace. So by performing acts of kindness, practicing patience, extending forgiveness, listening actively and praying for others, we can reflect God's love to everyone, including those who are difficult to love. And this kind of love has power to transform relationships and demonstrate the reality of God's love in a really tangible way. So as we finish today's reflection, just remember it's time to be you, but we also have to have this heart, that we must have the heart of Jesus as we interact with others.